Looks like Erin Beck might be running right now. So you can do this business as you're running on a treadmill even.
She's
I
got a
see this head
margarita
popping.
too.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's get started. Let's get going. 7:31.
Awesome.
Amazing, amazing Monday, the last Monday of March. Going forward, just so you guys are aware, the last Monday of months going forward are going to be a little bit different. We're going to make them invitable for any prospects that you have for products in the business. So each month, stay tuned for what that topic's going to be. And we should be able to get it out at least a week before on what it's going to be so you can invite to the Monday night call that will be specific for prospects to help you build your business. We'll record them. We'll send them into Vitality Living as well too, so people can see them there. But we thought it would be a great kind of change of pace that the majority of the month is going to be the exact same as you've seen it before, but we'll have the last one of each month be specifically for prospects. So want to welcome especially all the new people on here tonight. You guys are the lifeblood of the company, and we're so excited to have you guys here. It's been an incredible March. It's a launch month and a what do they call Momentum Academies now? I want to say Elite Academy, but that's not it. Momentum Academy in Nashville. So we've had a lot going on. And I wanted to bring on a couple different people that are really crushing it this month in different aspects, just to kind of tell you what they're doing, how they're doing it, and take some nuggets from them because they are taking advantage of what's going on right now. So first, I'll keep these intros really short because I want to hear from them. I don't want you to have to listen to me. So I want to bring on Brenna first. Brenna has been absolutely crushing the promotion that we got announced in Nashville, where everybody received 3 coupon codes for new distributors at 10% off. So she's actually crushed it. And Brenna, can you jump on and let us know what you're doing, how you're doing it, all the ins and outs of that?
Hi guys, I'm Brenna. I'm from North Dakota, trying to stay warm here. Just a little insight of what I've been doing. I have some really great leaders above me that have just been really pushing me to succeed my goals, telling me no matter what you're doing, people are still watching. So if you're posting your story, there's people still watching. Don't give up on them. Reach out to people. I'm all about saving money. So I reached out to a few people that were underneath me just buying products. I'm like, hey, I have this really good deal going on. I have a coupon that you can save 20% on your products and it's 10% off to get you started. And it's a kind of a no-brainer for them if they want to save money. So that's a really good idea to get them going with that. As well as like telling them about like, how would you like to have a little bit of extra money in your pocket as well, getting them going with that. Just reaching out to people. I've reached out to somebody for, sorry, my dogs are going to bark in the background. I've reached out to somebody for a while and they just weren't ready at the time. And when the promo got started, I didn't post anything at all on the promo. And she's like, okay, I'm ready to get started. I'm like, I have the best deal for you. So I love that LifeVantage is all about deals and getting people started for their own health. It's great. Just get the word out there to people. Don't be pushy. Keep posting on your story. People are watching. That's the best thing I can tell you is Erin's always told me is people are watching. So keep posting. That's about all I have. Let me know if you guys have any further questions.
You're amazing, Brenda. So just let everybody know, how many coupons have you used since it was announced in Nashville? Because that wasn't that long ago.
So I think I've done 4. So I'm working on trying to get a 5th one. My goal is to probably get 5. So
I love it. And if you get 5, let's just go for 6. Make it an even 6 twice through the 3. But you guys, this is what I love is just her coming in with that excitement of sharing something with people. Like she said, she's keeping it very simple from what she told us. And I promise you, if you run out of your 3, just like Brenna, we will make sure that we load you with more to share with all the people that you have. So congratulations on an amazing month, Brenna. You guys are absolutely on fire and it's so fun to watch. And there's a lot of people I hear that would like 4 year to date, and you've done it in like 10 days. So congratulations. Super proud of you.
Thank you, Sean.
All right. So next we're going to keep it in North Dakota. Christy Jelinek is going to jump on here for a second and share with us as well too.
I just have to take a moment and shout out to Team North Dakota, because you guys, I shared this with all of you, but Brenna, it was so wonderful to listen to you speak. This isn't what I'm supposed to talk about, but this is what's on my heart right now. You guys, for so long, we only could pray to have a team that was this invested in their businesses. And we had one. We had one leg of people, a couple people who wanted this as much as we did. But it felt so hard for so long. And now there's these people, Team North Dakota. It's insane. It's insane. We're in an area, we live in a town of 4,500 people. We're close to a town of 60,000 people. Like, we're not talking hundreds of thousands of people here. We just are, the people we have are sharing from their heart. And it's so amazing to watch. So to all of you who have supported us on this journey, thank you. And to Team North Dakota that just continues to grow, we love you and we're so excited. And we are here for you in any way that we possibly can be. Okay, so what I'm supposed to be sharing about is how to dig in and make these things happen. So Brenna just really told you what our team is doing, and that is the leaders are reaching down to their team and saying, what do you need? How can I support you? Let's talk about promos. Let's talk about ways to get you to meet your goals. Are you where are you at? Are you Sapphire? Are you Emerald? Do you want to hit a different level of, Diamond? Where can we support you? And let's make a game plan to what that looks like, how that looks like. So we have a number of people on our team who are wanting to either re-rank or to advance. So helping them just dig in, helping them decide what promotions make sense for them, and then supporting them every step of the way, right? Really celebrating. One thing our team is amazing at is celebrating each other. And that just provides an energy for everybody, whether they're in your leg or not. We do a great job. So kudos to Team North Dakota leaders. They do a great job of celebrating their people. And that creates an excitement. That gets everybody excited for them. And then maybe say to themselves, well, hey, if they're doing it, if they can do it, then maybe I can too. So creating a sense of overall support, of overall commitment to them, and then just really listening to your team about what they want. And John is much better at this than I am, but then gently encouraging them, like, okay, like Sean just did. All right, Brenna, if you're going to do 5, let's just do 6. Right? That gentle encouragement of pushing them just a little bit outside their comfort zone. And it's never about the rank advancement. It's never about the rank advancement. It's about their belief in themselves. Because if they have a goal of wanting to do 500 more in volume this month than they did last month, who cares if there's a rank advancement tied with that or not? If they grow their volume by 500, that's a celebration. If they grow their volume by 100, that's a celebration. So really just helping our team celebrate every little win and understanding that this really is a family. We really are here for each other. And digging down, keep digging down. I shared this, there I am. I think I shared this on stage in Nashville, that only one of our leaders on our team is personally enrolled by us. Only one. Some of these people, if we wouldn't have reached down to grab them, they may not be here today. So don't overlook anyone on your team. If anyone is showing up, if they're asking you questions, if they are reaching out for any kind of support or help, give them a hand and help them along, because they may become one of your leaders. I think that's all, Sean. Is there anything else you wanted me to throw in there?
Oh, this is awesome. I love it. I love it. And, just a couple of things that really jumped out to me that I really want everybody to understand. Like, you might not be in the season that your business is on fire like theirs is right now, but don't forget the years and years of energy and effort these guys continued to pour into their group until they had it happen. And you never know who that person's going to be. And sometimes it really does only take one. And it could be somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, and all of a sudden it just doubles overnight. And so you don't know. I always think of that picture of the guy with the pickaxe and, you know, not quitting, knowing that potentially gold is right there on the next strike, but you have to get to the depth. You have to get to the point that you are going to hit that. So that's what I see you guys doing and have been doing over the years. This is just when it's the season of everything's growing, and it's growing super, super fast. So just everybody to keep that in mind as well too. So proud of you guys. It's been awesome to watch.
Sean, can I add one more thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you for saying that, because yes, this, because it has been, right? We, when they say dig the well before you're thirsty, it takes on a little bit of a different meaning for me, because we were doing that wanting to grow and rank advance and have that as our well. But what ended up happening is we kept pouring into our people, and we continue to pour into them. Even when we were in the stuck moments, even when we were feeling stuck, we created a culture, or we tried. That's what this has been about, is creating a culture. And so now that the people are coming, we have a culture that they're plugging into, not one that we're trying to make up on the fly. So yes, thank you for saying that, because it has been many years of not having this. So that's why I get emotional, because it was hard. And I think of so many times where we had the conversations of asking ourselves if this was worth it.
Yeah.
And then you hit one more nail, one more strike with that pickaxe, and it can change. So.
And was it worth it?
We love you all. Yeah.
Are you sitting in that pretty Jeep that I just got to drive in?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not. I wish I was, so I could show you, but no, I'm not.
All right. You guys have an amazing evening. Thank you for blessing all of us. And, you know, I would totally use this point in time, especially with these coupons that we got back. Everybody in the company got 3, if you didn't know it, at Nashville. Normally, it's only people new into the company that get those 10% off coupons. Every single one of us have them until the end of the March. So it's a really, really good tool to use to get people that are on the fence off the fence, because it has a deadline, March 31st, and I wouldn't plan to hold it till March 31st because that's Easter, but utilize as many of those as you can, and if you use all of them, we'll help you get more. Dawn Burrish, let's bring it back to South Dakota. North Dakota's tearing it up. What do you got for us?
Well, those are like hard acts to follow, but just so excited for everything that's happening in everybody's business, and love hearing from the heart, Christy. That was so beautiful. So they asked me to talk about how I've been able to use the 3 coupons. And I feel like when I was sitting in Nashville, I like blacked out for a minute when that was announced. And I just started messaging people. I tend to have a lot of my conversations on social media. So some of these conversations I've been having for months and months and months. The first person that joined as a breast cancer survivor. Our boys are friends, but because our boys are teenagers and friends, we don't really see each other. And I just saw her at a birthday party a couple of weeks ago, and I messaged her after the party, and I was like, hey, I'm sorry that I didn't get to sit by you. We didn't get to visit. So that just started the conversation. So my point in telling you that is like the conversation to buy products, to join our business, it's an always conversation, and it's not about buying products or joining the business. It's about building a relationship and building trust and that sort of thing. So I'm really excited for her to launch her business here. And the other one was my mom. When I saw her on this call, hi mom. I love that she loves to do this type of business with me. This is 3rd time's the charm. And so she actually is purchasing a ton of products right now, supporting a family member who's going through a really hard time. And so it just makes sense for her to join. So I don't usually advocate for becoming a consultant to get a discount, although that is, what it can be. But I hope that, we can work together and bless a lot of people through this business, because it's there for us. And then the third one that I was able to do is a friend of mine that lives in Myrtle Beach. She was going to be in town this weekend, and her and I have been talking. And what actually got her excited about learning about LifeVantage was a social media post about fat burn. I probably haven't talked to her. Her name is Lynn, for maybe 8 years or more. And so the fact that she saw the fat burn post that I made created a conversation. She was going to be in town. She's helping a friend move down to Myrtle Beach. She wanted to connect while she was here. And I was like in Nashville, like, no, you need to use the coupon now. And she's like, I'll see you on Friday. I was like, fine. So that's great too. But I would also say, like, you know, we'll get you more coupons if you need them, because I have a whole list. This is more people I have conversations with. This is like customers that I'm having conversations with. So I have lists all over my house, and I have goals in my planner and everywhere else. But all of that only comes to fruition when we're doing the work and having the conversations.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it. Yes. I promise you, I will call in all favors that we need to with the company to get every single one of you that utilize your 3 more before the end of the month. So let us know. You can text Michelle or me. We will help get those loaded, or your upline can help you get those loaded as well too. Dawn, I know that you've done a couple different companies without us, but coming back from Nashville, can you just real quick kind of tell us just what you feel is a little bit different with LifeVantage?
Well, it's in my story today, actually, because I was gifted 3 more opportunities to bless somebody with 10% off. So I'm really pushing to recruit 3 more people this month. And I said in my stories, you know, it's definitely about the people. I feel like the science is really solid there too, which has kind of been a joke between the 3 of us, Sean and Michelle and I, is like, I love your little video from the 90s and your little yellow pill. That's super cool. But the science is there. And I think that's so phenomenal that you can say the products work, but like you have the proof to back it up, which is cool. So that to me is just really exciting, but it's totally the people and the way the company is focused on business. Like when you go to a business meeting, like in Nashville, we had a lot of fun, but like it's really focused on the business and not the party, which I really appreciate that.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Well, keep crushing it. Super proud of you. And
Thank you.
Some of those coupons used up. So, if you guys don't know yet, I know I touched on it at the end of the month being Sunday, which is Easter. There will not be anybody at corporate in the office. Thank goodness that they are giving everybody the day off. But oh, wait. Michelle's telling me no.
No. They are open on Sunday.
Okay.
I'll get the details.
Okay, grab the details, because there's an email that just came through like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
It's closed.
This is why one thing in life, especially, you know, as we grow, we learn how to become fluid and adaptable and all those things. So I did see that we were open certain hours, but you just saw an email. Okay.
I think what they changed was originally nobody was going to be in Saturday either. And they changed it so people will be in from 2 p.m. until midnight Mountain on Saturday, the 30th, and then close the entire day, the 31st. So if we see something different or something changes, we'll definitely get that out to everybody, Telegram, and on Facebook as well too. But yes, the offices, as far as I know, are completely closed on Easter Sunday. So plan for that short month, even though it's 31 days. I would plan for getting what you want done by Friday, and then everything on top of that's just going to be gravy. It's also a good time for people being around family and just sharing with people that you're around over the Easter holiday as well too. Let's see, anything else that anybody on here knows about the hours? Because I think that's
no, I think you're right. We'll send it out if it's anything other than. But I was sharing, and you said till Friday, and in my mind, I'm just thinking, go as hard and fast as you can until Thursday night, because many people are traveling on Friday. There's a lot of people with kids that don't have school on Friday and Monday. So I would just act as if Thursday, honestly, is your last day to go. It's going to be so special. And I love, Sean, how you mentioned, being around people. If you guys are with family or with friends, just ask lots of questions, be present, be an amazing listener. And then you can take the conversations and talk to them about it later. but just building that relationship. But take your Axio while you're with them, drink your collagen while you're with them, have your activators while you're with them, make, your daily wellness, right? All of those things. You don't have to go in depth and tell them they need to be buying and doing, but just enjoy it and let them see what it is. And you can have fun with it. Like, add this in, this is fun. But yeah, I would go really, really great until Thursday night. Obviously keep going, right? But just plan for people's attention to be fully present until then. Sorry to interrupt.
No worries at all. I would like to call on somebody here that doesn't know I'm going to call on them, but I've got to hang out with this person a little bit in line in Nashville to start off the event. And then got to spend a little bit of time in North Dakota with her last week. Brittany, are you on here?
I see Brittany. There she is.
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to unmute. I was fumbling my phone here. Yes, I'm here. Hello.
Hello.
We have no snow in North Dakota. How much do you guys have? Sorry, I jumped on late.
No, you're awesome. You're awesome. I would, if you don't mind sharing just real quick, what are you feeling with LifeVantage right now? You made a huge sacrifice to be able to get to Nashville for just one day, having to leave early for a bridal shower party, right? For one of your best friends. Tell me, like, was that choice that you made worth it? And what would you suggest to other people as other events come up about investing in yourself and making it work?
Yeah, for sure. No, thanks for giving me a chance to share. It was fun to talk to you a bit more when you were in Grand Forks, but for me, I've just been, so I went through cancer treatment and I was paralyzed from one of my treatments. So I've been through kind of the ringer of treatment for 2.5 years. And so for me, that trust and understanding was a big piece of it. And seeing what the leaders here of Team North Dakota have done has really installed it for me. So hearing Aaron's story and then connecting with John and Christy right away, really just, I felt like I was at home with my family. And so from there carried on, and there was just something that I was like, all right, I had my flights booked for the whole time in Nashville, and then my best friend's bridal shower got booked, and you got to make your non-negotiables and your sacrifices, right? And so for me, I was like, these are both non-negotiables for me, so I'm going to make it work. So booked whole new flights, did all the things, flew out of Fargo super early at 6:04 on Wednesday morning, and then did it again on Saturday. And I wouldn't miss it. I'm so glad I had the FOMO on Saturday when I was back in North Dakota. But I'm so glad I did what I did, because for me, honestly, I'm still kind of in, how do I want to say it? Like summarizing what I've all experienced in Nashville, which is crazy because how far out even, but it's just like, it's really indescribable for me, I guess, thus far. And then carrying into the North Dakota event on Thursday, really it was perfect timing. You guys planned it good. Because I was like, let's go. And then seeing my leaders really just chasing it right now. I don't know what I'm doing half the time, I feel like, but yet I do. And I don't know who said it, but at the convention, they're like, when you don't know, that's when you just got to lean in more. And there's something with God telling me now, like, I'm here for a reason, and getting to connect to all the people and meet everyone. It was a lot of new faces because it was my first LifeVantage event in Nashville. But go big or go home was kind of my way of doing it. So I got to meet everyone, and we'll see. So yeah, that would summarize my not commitment, but commitment thus far with LifeVantage. And then beyond that, with the results I've seen and whatnot too. Yeah, I'm excited. So happy to share another time too. I don't want to take too much time, and he caught me off guard, but yeah, it's been great thus far, and I'm honored to be part of the LifeVantage family and this smaller group and whatnot too.
I love it. I love it. And it was awesome meeting your parents the other night as well too. So happy that they were able to join us. So we're going to end the call. I'm going to call out one more person that has no idea I'm asking her to share, but Amy Dippold, can you take like 3 minutes real quick? It's been super cool watching your guys' journey. Things that I know years ago were on your vision board that are absolutely in your life now, and just the energy and effort you had to put into your business to make all that happen and be a choice.
talk about off guard.
Well, yeah, that's the best way to do it.
So you want me to talk about my vision and how this is coming into fruition?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just made a post the other day. I sat down to do some work. We just finished up a 90-day run here in Iowa, Team Iowa. But we have actually our team is just everywhere and they're amazing. But Iowa was asked to do the 90-day run, and I love corporate so much. They work. Ooh, am I good? Am I?
Yep, good. Yep.
Okay. They flew some amazing speakers here, and my computer's gonna die. Hold on. But yeah, we just finished it up, and the events were so amazing, so powerful to have just see our team start to blossom. Like every time that we gathered, our team grew and grew and grew, and people are just coming together in ways that I think Jalen mentioned it tonight on our little huddle, just how 6 years ago, we didn't know how this was going to happen. We were like, wow, we see what's happening in Sioux Falls. How do we get that kind of momentum down here in Iowa? And we just leaned in and we trust the process and continued to love people and really painted that vision. And I had written down some things when we did like a 10X program with Sean and Michelle about painting the exact vision of what you want. And just the beauty of like getting super, super clear on details. And so full circle, I was sitting down at my table here today or a couple days ago, and I had my pen and my paper, and I was just getting names checked off, getting ready for this big event that we've been planning for, of which all of my personal customer guests canceled, all of them, but I still had an amazing team show up. I had 18 consultants on my team show up and 16 guests show up. So like, that's huge. My personal ones canceled, guys. That's crazy. But my team showed up. So I'm sitting here and I'm creating this list, and I'm just following up and working and working and working. And I look up and I look out these windows and I'm like, oh, wow. Years and years ago, before we ever bought this 70 acres with a 12-acre pond and like our dream property, literally our dream property, I had written down that I wanted an office with a view, and I drew a picture of hills and trees. And I didn't even put a big lake in the picture, but I knew I wanted water. Like I wanted water. And that was part of like my list, is I want some form of water on our property. And I'm looking out this window and I'm seeing all of it. It was like literally exactly what I had drawn on my vision board. And so it was just another reality moment. I mean, there's been so many of those moments since we purchased this place in May, where it's just like, holy smokes, like you don't realize it's actually coming into reality until you're sitting in that reality, experiencing it. And so you just need to take that next step and keep doing those simple actions. Like so many of you beautiful people before me spoke and just poured into us tonight. I just love you guys. And just like Christy was reflecting, like you don't realize that those simple mundane steps, that those things that feel like failures, that those just faithful actions are building something so much greater. And it's really beautiful when it starts to happen.
So good. So good. So happy for you guys. And I know this is just the beginning of that property and what you guys are doing with it. So we can't wait to continue to watch that journey. We're going to wrap up the call with Mark Johnson in Arizona. I had asked Mark this afternoon if he could be on, and he had to, I think, change something or get off something early to make this happen. But we had some really good text conversations with Mark the last week or so. And one of the things that really spoke to me with his messaging was Nashville had a little bit of change for him, and he was so excited to start sharing the business. And I asked Mark if he would just come on for a couple minutes and kind of share what was that he heard in Nashville that really stirred up this fire for him to share the business.
Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay, good. Well, I always get inspired of these things. You can't miss an event. I'll never miss an event. I just love all the people and love everything about it. But for me, you know, what really hit me was, if I died tomorrow, what would my biggest regret be? And it was that I didn't build LifeVantage. Not for me, but for all the people, by finding, people to build this business. That's the difference that lives on. And I realized that was my biggest regret. And at GoPro this year, Eric Worre said, you'll never get what you want out of your network marketing business until you make it the number one priority. And it hasn't been number one priority. And I'm like, well, how do I do that? I have a lot of other interests, what have you. So, but then I realized, well, food's a priority. You do that every day, no matter how busy you are. So I've been thinking a lot about, how do I make LifeVantage, no matter what, a priority, and work it in with everything else. And then with Nashville, it was, okay, so if your biggest regret, if you died tomorrow, was that you didn't have the impact that you could have had on many lives because you didn't get people involved in this, how do you change that? And so for me, it just made me realize that, for me and the time I have and everything else, it just makes sense for me to go after business people that want to build a business, people that need the business, people that want more free time and all of that, because they will, they want to build a business. And so if I focus on that, what time I do have, I focus on finding business people, recruiting up, in other words, that I'm going to have the biggest impact and leave the biggest impact on other people. And so as much as I love helping people individually, there's never been anything more rewarding than that. But when you help one person, which I'll never stop. But you recruit somebody who goes out and helps 1,000, that's a bigger deal. And I'm capable of doing that. That's what I should be doing. So that message just came loud and clear. And so that's my focus going forward.
I love it. And I'm not going to add any more to this call, you guys. These were mic drops. There's nothing I can add that's going to be better. So let us know how we can help close the month. We want all of you to get where you want to get. Mark, thank you for sharing your heart with us tonight. Thank you, Amy, for sharing. Dawn, Christy, Brenna, Brittany, thank you guys so much, because this is an impactful call. And I think what everybody needs for a little more fuel to close the end of the month and head into April. So thank you. We're blessed to have you. Appreciate you.
Use those 10%. And I just have to say, because Michelle, Mark, there's times in my life where my breath gets completely taken away. And when you just spoke that, my breath was literally just taken away and the tears were welling up, because that is important for us to all think of those things and our purpose here in life. There's a lot of things that we all are here for, and what the things that we're doing, right? But we know the gift in big ways that we have here. And I'm grounded in that, and I need to do more too. So just thank you for closing us out with that. Sorry. I know, Sean, you wanted to end it, but your wife always has to talk.
We're good. Appreciate you guys. Have an amazing week, and let us know how we can help. If you don't have our numbers, get it from your upline. We're happy to help anybody that we can. So take care.
Y'all are amazing. Love you so much. So much. Good night. Mwah.